Hey folks, this is Billy DKY, the truth seeker that simplifies and demystifies. This is going to be my Brittany Murphy, dies at age 32. You know, it's a real shame. This was a promising actress. I always enjoyed seeing her. I thought she was an attractive woman. And, you know, to hear news like this, her dying at 32 of cardiac arrest, it's really, it's especially after a Saturday night. We're gonna dig a little deeper into this. It's no disrespect to her because, like I said, I do like the woman, but we need to look at this to learn from it, and maybe we can help somebody else save their life by looking at this. Okay, so she died of cardiac arrest at age 32 after on a Saturday night or maybe a Sunday morning. Let's see. I don't think it tells the time. Okay, so what was really probably going on? What really was probably going on is doing some kind of drugs, and then that caused the cardiac arrest. I don't know, cocaine or something like that, I would imagine. So let's back up. What led up to that? I ain't saying that's what the report says, that she did cocaine. I'm saying that's probably something like that was going on. So let's talk about how she got in this situation in the first place. And likewise, I understand this because I've sought happiness in different places as well, not in drugs or anything like that, but try and get the #1 rated job, and thought if I had money I'd be happy, and if I got this I'd be happy, and if I had this I'd be happy, and none of them worked. There's only one thing that truly makes you happy, and that was actually dealing with this, dealing with your spirit, dealing with your mind. And I've actually got a blog out there that basically gives you 9 solid principles that help you find what you're truly looking for, which is not happiness, but what you're really looking for is peace. And so anyway, let's dig into her situation right now, though. Here's what I see. I see a girl that probably had issues that you probably didn't see unless you were close by her. She probably was a little bit unhappy with life, and she probably thought, boy, if I could get into Hollywood, that would make me so happy. Then that would fill that gap, that hurting, the whatever it is that's troubling me inside, that'll take it away. Like I said, I've been there. I thought, boy, if I got the #1 rated job, man, I'd be happy. Making big money, that'd make me happy. I had those things. Guess what? It didn't make me happy. Okay. So then what I see happening is she gets to Hollywood, and then she's like, oh, crap. For a while, it works. It's sort of like a drug. I had stuff for a while. I was like, yeah, this is working. But then the newness of that wears off, and you're still left with that same misery, but now you got more burdens. So I see her going to Hollywood, getting to Hollywood and not really finding the peace that she wanted by being famous and having all the fans loving her and this and that. And so then she probably went into the next stage of doing drugs and stuff like that, probably doing coke or something, whatever it is to get you keyed up. And I think it finally led to death. And I think a lot of young people out there falsely believe that if you get to Hollywood, boy, you ain't gonna have no problems. Boy, that's a problem I'd like to deal with. You hear people say that all the time, like winning the lottery. Those people win the lottery, they typically just lose it all. Spend it all away. And so the whole point of this video is, if you falsely believe that going to Hollywood is going to make your life better, it's not necessarily going to do that unless you're really meant to be there. If you're going to Hollywood to escape reality, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And so basically, through my suffering and dealing with my own suffering, I realized spirituality boils down to one thing and one thing only: growth. That's all it boils down to. And from there, I have 9 universal principles that help you do just that, and will help you overcome this misery that you have inside. And if you want to visit the blog, I have the link in the information section of this video. And again, don't go looking anywhere for happiness. It ain't about being happy. It's about being less miserable. If you don't chase happiness, you'll find happiness. I don't chase happiness no more, and I'm happier now than I've ever been in my whole entire life. Brittany Murphy, may you rest in peace, and may your family come to terms with it. I'm sure it's going to be hard, and I guess as time comes by, we'll find out the real story. But that's probably the likely story of what was going on. It just fits the pattern. I don't like I said, I don't have no specific knowledge. However, I do have a pretty good knowledge of how things really work out and why people do the things that they do. So again, this is no disrespect to Brittany. She was, she seemed like a good girl, but Anyway, folks, if you wouldn't mind rating the video, and like I said, if you're having troubles in life, you don't thinking about committing suicide, or you think falsely that something's going to make you happy, go check the blog out. Maybe you'll find what you really are seeking. You'll find techniques and methods to help you reach that stage in life where you want to live, or you want to do the right things. You want to grow, and you want to become an amazing person that you were born to be. Anyway, that's enough of that. And anyway, later, folks, and if you wouldn't mind rating, take care.